Guys, I'm back, and it's Tuesday, so what does that mean? It means it's Dinger Tuesday, and I come out with my video to hopefully help us select and identify great home run opportunities. So if you see on the screen right there, there's 24 players, and those 24 players right there represent some of the best home run hitters this season. Now, what do they all have in common? They all have in common a certain baseline that I'm looking for. I've talked about barrel percentage before, ISO rate before, and then hard hit percentage. When I looked for all the players that had at least a barrel rate of 12.5, at least an ISO rate of 20% or higher, and a hard hit percentage of 44% or more. I looked for all the players, and those 24 on the screen right there are the only ones all season that average this. Okay, so what's the significance? Well, this is the home run leaderboard right here, and of the 24, the worst performing player is still only 56th on the home run ranked leaderboard with 7 home runs. Okay, 20 of the 24 are tied for 20th or best, or 20th place or better. So there's how many? There's like 9 players tied for 20th place. So, but I just listed all the players that met these 3 criteria right here, and it's kind of showing that it's kind of important to be excelling in all 3 of these categories. So what it's saying to me is, if a player exhibits these 3 things, they look like a good home run threat to me because they're all in the top of the home run leaderboard. So how are we going to apply this to today? Well, for today, I'm going to select players in the last 14 days who exhibit a barrel percentage of 12.5 or higher, an ISO rate of 20% or higher, and a hard hit percentage of 44% or higher. Like I said, just the last 14 days, so we can find the hottest batters that are excelling in these 3 categories that at least have predicted the top home run hitters all season, using the season to date data of these 3 categories. But like I said, we're going to pull it ahead in a more condensed version last 14 days to find the hottest players in hopes to find the best ones for today that can hopefully hit a home run for us. All right, here we go. Here are the names for today that qualify under these 3 categories in the last 14 days. Got Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, Devers, Ohtani, Gunnar Henderson, Corey Seager, Jock Pederson, and Max Kepler. And I see Ketel Marte there is an orange because I don't know his pitching matchup. So when that comes available, if he's going up against a left-handed pitcher, he would qualify, okay? Because he's only these 3 categories versus left, not right. So it needs to be a left-handed pitcher he will be facing in Tuesday's matchup. So there you go. We'll see how this works. This is just an experiment. I just did this on a whim. Like I said, just numbers based. I said, let's just see, let the numbers speak for itself and let's see what happened. And so far, season long data with barrel, ISO, and hard hit percentage has produced an absolutely amazing, result. As you can see, what I showed you before, the leaderboard, it's like they're all on the leaderboard, and 20 of the 24 of them are either tied for the top 20 on the leaderboard for home runs or better. So that's indicating that this might be something that could be useful. So like I said, but with home runs, it's all luck, right? I mean, it's not luck, but you got to get lucky to hit them. Home runs don't happen like, the best player might hit a home run 1 out of every 5 games or 6 games or maybe even more. They just, it's not going to be something that you're expecting a 50% hit rate, right? We got to really understand what we're doing when it comes to home runs. So we're just trying to have a little bit of fun. And this is like a little experiment to see how it works out. So I'm not saying to play all of these. I'm not saying to play any of these. I'm just trying to bring up some ideas, and you guys can run with them. I mean, there's going to be tons of players probably hitting home runs that are not going to be on this list right here, okay? I mean, it's just obvious, right? So there you go. And also, I have 2 ballparks that I want to bring attention to because there's a high percentage of, a higher than normal percentage of home run potential, and I'll get to them right now. All right, the first ballpark that I want to bring up is Coors Field in Colorado. Ballpark Pal says there's a 15% increase in home run potential, and I think most of it's due to the fact that there's going to be 10 to 14 mile-an-hour winds. They're going to be blowing out, but off to the left, but still, it's going to greatly enhance the ball being able to travel farther than average. So consider Coors Field if you like any players in this one. There's a little bit of an advantage there. The other ballpark I want to talk about is the one in Cincinnati, the Great American Ballpark. And Ballpark Pal says that there's a 35% increase in home run potential in this game. So we have, again, 10 to 14 mile-an-hour winds. And these are blowing straight out. So there's some great opportunities for players in this game that you might want to consider in terms of at least the weather's going to be, a factor that's going to, like I said, help the ball travel farther. Balls that would maybe normally kind of be an out because they fall short right at the warning track. Those ones typically might be out of the ballpark today because of the wind and the general conditions that are going to be in play there. So there you go. Like I said, every Tuesday I'm going to put out a video to try to create value for you guys, try to help you maybe select some players to have some success at hitting a home run for your Dinger Tuesday. So I'll have the other video. I have another video. This isn't the only video today. So be careful, or be careful. Jeez. Be sure to check for my hot batter video where I select the players that I think can record a hit and we can incorporate into some player props. So there you go. This is just one of two videos for today, and I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.